From brain rots you have never heard of to a hammer that can destroy anything, here are 15 secret items that only Sammy owns. The Dev Slap. So obviously inside of the shop, or just by spending Robux, there's all of these different slappers you can get that hit away other players. And a lot of them are super good. Like, dude, you can send people flying away. But you know, I guess when you're Sammy, nothing's ever good enough. Because a couple of clips leaked where Sammy had this item called a Dev Slap, which is basically just a super powerful slapper, and there's not really a whole bunch of footage of it being used. It's clearly in the game files, like I'll pop up a picture, but it's definitely not like Sammy's go-to item. However, in a modded server, I was able to give this thing to myself, where yeah, I can confirm it's pretty powerful, and I completely understand why Sammy didn't give it to us, even though I wish he did. Sammy, if you're watching this, please give me one. What am I doing, man? Sammy's not giving me anything. You know what? We're just gonna move on to Sammy's second secret item, which is his hidden base. You probably already know that during admin abuses, Sammy will occasionally spawn his base in, which is filled with some decent brain rots, but it's never anything crazy. And that seems a little weird, man, that the owner of the server has a best brain rot of a pencil. Well, that's just what Sammy wants you to think, because this isn't actually his base, and Sammy's real base has been leaked on Kleslaw and Stake streams multiple times. Oh my god!
Bro, look at Sammy's base. Why? Can we please take one?
Sammy, please, Sammy.
There's also this picture that Sammy himself posted showing how stacked he really is. So yeah, it's a little annoying that Sammy doesn't spawn those bases in for us and instead gives us garbage. But whatever, man. There's nothing that I can do about it. So let's just move on to Sammy's next secret item, which is owner lucky blocks. You've probably seen a bunch of YouTube videos where people open these and then slightly overreact, but almost all of these videos are fake. Like, there's no actual way to get these lucky blocks. I mean, come on, man. It's in the name. Only Sammy can spawn these, bro. Now, okay, I'll take back what I said a second ago, because technically not all of these are fake, as we've seen Sammy give these blocks to his friends before.
All right, here we go. Come on. Oh my god, this is rainbow. This is rainbow. This is...
But like, come on, man. I think that clip pretty clearly shows why only Sammy should have these. Like, just for a minute, let's say that these were in the game and you could even purchase them for Robux, because bro, I genuinely think kids would put their parents in generational debt trying to pull a strawberry elephant. Is that crazy? Because I feel like that's not crazy at all. Luckily Sammy's pretty smart, so I don't think that will be any sort of an issue. But what could be an issue is trading. On Sammy's official YouTube channel, he posted this video showing he has access to some new trading feature, and while all of the comments really seem to love it, I think this would be terrible, or at least I could see it going so wrong, because scamming is already a huge problem in this server. Thousands of people are posting about how they're getting scammed, and while this trading feature does seem pretty cool at first, I could see a lot of people taking advantage of it, like,
oh yeah, I'll give you a strawberry elephant later if you give me a dragon cannelloni now.
Like, no, you're not getting a strawberry elephant later, so don't give someone a dragon cannelloni now. I'm just yapping at this point, dude, but camera's falling. I'm yapping so much. But my main point is that Sammy has access to this new trading feature, and something else he has access to is this special ban hammer. Now, a lot of you might think that you own this. After all, it can be bought for just Robux, but the one that Sammy has it's a little bit better, because while it does look the exact same, the one that Sammy uses is actually called a delete hammer, and as the name implies, this means it's able to delete brain rots, and we've actually seen Sammy use this quite a bit of times, with one time him even giving it to Stake.
Oh my god.
Yeah! But that doesn't really happen often. 99% of the time, Sammy's the only one that can use this. And it's mainly just a way for him to get rid of completely overpowered brain rots that he doesn't want people to have. Like, it makes sense why this exists. And it also makes sense why Sammy doesn't give it to us, because if I had this, I don't think I would even be focused on getting new brain rots. I would just want to destroy other people's, which, I'll be honest, that's pretty messed up. So Sammy, don't give me this hammer, but what you can give me is your next secret item of a Developinini Brasilia Spadini.
Developini Brasilia Spadini.
Basically, this is one of the most secret brain rots in the entire game, as it's never actually been seen before. All we know about this thing is that it's in the game files. I'll pop up a picture. And considering there's a bunch of other spider brain rots we've seen, it does seem like something Sammy would make. It's also like partially in the name, Developinini developer. Like, I guess, I don't know. I guess it's just a brain rot that Sammy made for just himself. Also, it makes $1 trillion a second. So if anyone did have this, they would instantly become the richest player ever. So I don't know. That's probably one of the reasons he never released it. And actually, another thing that Sammy never released, which is arguably even crazier, is Sammy's special power. Now, Sammy is obviously cooler than any of us. He has all these weird dev items. He can spawn things in, you know, all of the things I've been glazing him for the past couple minutes. But probably the most overpowered part of Sammy's account is the fact that you literally cannot steal from him.
It's so sad, bro.
I'm stealing from Sammy. Don't tell him.
You can't even steal from it. It won't let you.
I know a glitch, bro.
Yeah, he knows.
What's the glitch?
Oh, crap.
Even Steak was shocked to see the message that the game wouldn't let him take from Sammy's base. But it also doesn't end there, because Sammy made sure that anybody who even thought about stealing from him would pay.
Oh!
No! I got banned!
What?
From voice chat?
From the game!
Yup, Sammy did it. He banned one of his biggest streamers. I mean, okay, obviously he unbanned Steak shortly after, but it just proves the point, man, of you do not mess with Sammy. Anyway, though, moving on to Sammy's next secret item, we have King Coleslaw, which is super similar to the Developinini Brasilia Spadini in the sense that King Coleslaw is just an unreleased brain rot. And it's an unreleased brain rot that we know almost nothing about. Like, we've seen a few leaked pictures of it, but for some reason, Sammy decided to never add it, and we really don't know why. The only theory that I came up with is that in the leaked pictures, it is making $25 trillion a second. So if anybody did get this thing, bro, that's like having 25 Developinini Brasilia Spadinis. This thing would be broken. So I guess it kind of makes sense why Sammy just never added it. But anyway, another thing that Sammy can do is turn people into brain rots. If you've ever played on any of the modded servers, then there's a chance you've noticed this morph option, which literally just allows you to morph into brain rots. And while this is super awesome, it's also very useless. Like, there's literally no benefit to doing this. But one day, when Steak, Fulton, and Laserbeam were playing with Sammy, Laserbeam said,
Ow!
Laserbeam, who's better, Jandal or Sammy?
Hold on.
Be careful.
What do you mean, hold on?
Be careful. Be careful
Like,
here.
you
He's
got
holding
it.
the
No,
bat. He's
no,
holding, he's holding the band hammer.
Oh, he got the hammer out. He's got the hammer out.
Here's the thing. I have been inside Jandal's home. So, look, Jandal's my boy. Sammy's great, but Jandal's my boy. Sorry.
and that made Sammy so mad to the point where he turned Laserbeam into a brain rot.
This is what happens when you're a green bean.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Oh, okay. Well.
So yeah, we're just adding to this list of reasons why you don't mess with Sammy. But anyway, another reason why you don't mess with Sammy is because he can literally ban you. Now, I know it sounds super obvious that the owner of the server could ban you, but like, I don't know, bro. I've never really thought about it before. And the only reason that I'm thinking about it now is because of this Steak stream where Steak found some kid who was trying to sell him a rainbow strawberry elephant.
This guy has the best brain rot in the game. This is the last time anyone ever going to see it because he's trading it away, sadly.
But that kid did not get this elephant legit, and Steak found all sorts of proof of this and even told Sammy about it.
Why did you leave, bro?
You're so not.
Why did you leave?
Banned?
He got banned! Oh my god!
That's so annoying.
You got
bro.
banned! Sammy just banned him!
So I don't know, maybe this was a dumb one to include, but I've just never thought about it before, man. Like, if Sammy wanted to, he could ban me right now, which I really hope he doesn't do. Sammy, please, Sammy, don't ban me. Anyway, the next thing I have on this list is Sammy's stacked base, because while I have already showed you what Sammy's base can look like, there was one time where Kleslaw came across, I want to say, the best base you could possibly have. Right when the Radioactive event came out, each of the brain rots got a new mutation, and since Kleslaw was doing a stream about this, Sammy wanted to show off a bit.
Look at Sammy's base, bro. Wait, we could probably steal an elephant. We could actually steal an elephant right now.
It's not gonna
You think so?
It will work. Every time he rejoins, he has to redo the thing.
We all
But he's
try
definitely
it.
watching the stream, so I kind of messed it up.
Yep, Sammy had an entire base full of radioactive strawberry elephants, which for a little bit of context, I feel like I can pretty confidently say a radioactive strawberry elephant has probably never spawned in naturally. So to see an entire base full of them, it's honestly concerning, bro. It's a little scary. Like, I'm almost positive Sammy's the only person to have ever actually had one of these. And yeah, that's kind of annoying, man, because Sammy, bro, give the people what they want. Do you know how badly I want just one radioactive strawberry elephant? Because it's pretty bad, man. I would really like one, but whatever. I'm not gonna get one. I guess that's fine. So let's just move on. And we're actually gonna move on to the next 3 secret items because they're all pretty similar. Now, I've already told you guys about King Coleslaw and Developinini Brazila Spadini, but there's a lot more brain rots that Sammy has never released. The first one being Lost Strawberry Elephant, where similar to all of the lost brain rots that we do have, this basically would have just been 3 strawberry elephants. I've even seen rumors how there used to be a ritual that would actually spawn this brain rot in, but as far as I can tell from the research that I've done, that's just not true. Especially since the lost versions are supposed to be rarer than the original, and since basically nobody has a strawberry elephant, I don't even know how you would get this thing. So you know what? Maybe it is in the game and just nobody's found it yet, but I highly doubt it. Anyway, moving on to the next unreleased brain rot is John Pork. Now, we know almost nothing about this guy. The only information we have is what we've seen in the game files, and from what we've seen, he sounds like he'd be pretty dope. For starters, this would be an OG, meaning it would be the 3rd OG in the game if Sammy actually adds it, and it would also apparently make $500 million a second and cost $450 billion to buy. That is a lot of money. But anyway, the last brain rot that I wanted to talk about is called Harka Hallridge. Holcomb Hallridge. Dude, it looks like this. I don't know how to say the name of it. But again, dude, it's just another developer exclusive brain rot that would apparently make $75 million per second and cost $20 billion to buy. But those numbers aren't the reason Sammy didn't add it. According to the leaks of this thing, it was specifically made for developers to test the multi-brain rot ritual system. And that's pretty interesting. Like, we've obviously seen other brain rots that have rituals, and maybe that's only because Sammy tested it with this thing first. I don't know, bro. That's just my best guess. But what I do know is we can finally move on to Sammy's last secret item, which is his hidden outfit. Now, this outfit has easily become one of the most iconic outfits in all of Roblox, and a lot of you probably even bought it for yourself, but that's not the outfit Sammy used to use. You see, Sammy has been making Roblox games for a lot of years now, and this didn't become his main outfit until 2023. So if you were playing any of Sammy's old games and for some reason saw him in there, you would have seen him wearing something a lot different. So I'll stop hyping it up, man, because officially here is Sammy's old outfit. Now, I know it's not super different. Like, here, I'll pop it up again. You can clearly see there is a difference, and again, while I guess it's not huge, it's something that I had no idea had ever existed before I started researching for this video. So you know what? It made the video, man. It's kind of interesting. And yeah, with that being said, man, there is 15 things that only Sammy owns, and I guess subscribe, because I'll probably have to make a follow-up video in a few months when Sammy adds even more weird things.